Oh, we're back at the old former 50's school and sanatorium, former sanatorium grounds. We had a 40 kilohertz. I was thinking it might be clad, but yeah, it was a little deeper and we got ourselves a horseshoe. I don't know, maybe that building that was down in the corner here used to be some sort of stable or something, possibly. Very cool. Hopefully that'll bring me some luck. Alright guys, we have ourselves first old coin tonight, and it's a wheat. And we got ourselves a 1945. Alright, let's see if we can find some older stuff continuing. Maybe some silver. Well, I don't know guys. We're not far from where we got that other large scent. The 50's school, or former 50's school, and parking lot. And yeah, we're sort of between that and the soccer fields. And we did the plug and we had to go a bit deeper. Oh man, we got a largie. Holy crap, eh? That is crazy. This thing almost feels kind of thin. I wonder if it's an 1859 maybe. Oh, it's an older one. Oh, jeez. I think we got an 1880s. Wouldn't that be funny if it was the same one from the grandstand last night? That is crazy. Let's clean it off and see. It's 1880 something. That is super sweet. 2 Vicky largies in one day apart. That's awesome. Finally, we're on the board with some super sweetness. Oh man, this thing's in beauty shape, and we got an 1888. Oh, we got a Vicky. Oh, that is super sweet. Oh, look at the patina on that. Just take a bit of scraping of that stuff, and wow, that is crazy. Yeah, I don't know what kind of activity was going on here back in the day, but I don't know if this is contemporary with the sanatorium, but this could predate that too. Very awesome. Well, we're not far from where that large scent was, and we had something here, and I just had to keep digging deeper and deeper and deeper, and I finally reached what it is, and this is just bonkers. We got a friggin' toy gun, and we're at about almost a foot down. That is crazy. Look at this thing. What does it say? Roy, oh, it's a Roy Rogers. I don't know if it's fully intact, but we're gonna have to try and excavate this carefully. Yeah, being that deep, it should be in decent shape. You can see some of the finish still on it. Let's try and hope it's intact. Yeah, I think there's been some super filling in of this area here. Unfortunately, the gun came out in just this piece. But there was also a bunch of square nails down there too, just short ones. So I think there's, I don't know, I think this ground might have been filled in quite a bit. They did some drainage work here years ago and built some swales and also some storm drains, so I think all the dirt they dug out of that they dumped in this area, because there's stuff buried that was buried super deep. Well, it's time to go. We're at a deep signal here, and it was definitely down a bit deeper, and we're closing out the night with a little horse tack buckle. Oh, very cool. Yeah, we're in that area again, and there's a lot of stuff in this. I don't know, there's a lot of little nails and all sorts of other stuff, so there was definitely something going on in this area back in the day, some activity. I don't know if there was a house here or what, but yeah, lots of stuff. Alright guys, we're back at the spot where we got the 1888 large cent, and I finally figured out what's going on here. This was not part of the Sanitorium property, I believe, but there were large residential lots back in the 1800s, and there's actually an old house in the subdivision over there that's incorporated into the housing that was built in the 60s, and there's also another old house over there, but in the middle, that one lot between the two lots that is now part of the school, or part of it is part of the school, had a house as well, and I think it used to be somewhere right over there. Looking at the air photo, the ground actually looks quite disturbed in this area as opposed to over there in the soccer fields where the tone is much more smooth, and it's showing up in the ground too here. The ground looks, there's lots of bits of stuff and square nails, and then we also have this low spot over here, so there might be some, like I said, filling in that we saw last time. There's a swale that was put in the late 90s, early 2000s for drainage, and also right here, same thing with a manhole there, a drain manhole. But yeah, so be interesting. That house over there, the backyard of that house property looks very intriguing, and if I ever run into the people, if I'm detecting during the day, I may go and ask them, because either that house was right in their property or behind it or somewhere over there back in the day. Alright, this is the kind of dirt that we found that large cent in last night, or not last night, a few nights ago. There's glass and there's bits of coal and there's other sorts of, it's all mixed up stuff. And we had something screaming up down there. And we got this thing. It's definitely older. Not sure what it's from, but it's like riveted together, some sort of thing. I know it's brass, but it's old. It's quite brittle. Yeah, well, we're in the right spot. Oh, we had something up in the 70s. And we're in that soil again, that old soil with bits of coal and other stuff mixed in with it. And we got this really cool, I think we got a flat button, but it's got a 4-leaf clover pattern on it. That is so cool. Let's hope it's an old, it might even be pewter. Oh yeah, look at that. That is an oldie with the shank intact and everything. Oh man, that is a beauty. Oh wow, that is so cool. Man, oh man. That is a beaut. I don't know if this is brass or pewter. I'll have to figure it out later. That's really cool though. Yeah, there's definitely something. There was definitely an old house around here somewhere. Well, you take a chance on might be clad. It sounds good in 40 kilohertz, but we got ourselves a mower blade tooth. Yeah, this is a vestige from the old house that was here. I think those properties back in the day were large enough that a family could sustain itself with enough acreage to have gardens and a bit of livestock. Wow, this sucker was a deep one, probably down 6, 7, 8 inches. Not sure if it's soil that's been moved around or not, but got ourselves a religious medallion. Not sure if it's going to be silver, but I don't know. It's looking very promising. Oh, that's so cool. I think it might be, you know. which that would make it my very first silver religious medallion. Let's clean it off a bit and see what's on it. It's not. I don't think it's St. Christopher, but looks pretty cool though. Well, it might be silver plated, but I don't think it's silver. It was ringing up a 69, 70, 72. There was a top thing here and it fell off, but that's what I hit with the shovel, and you could see the copper color under the silver part. So if the rest of it's made that way, then I mean it's probably plated, if anything. Yeah, it says can't make out exactly what it says there, but it says Italy. That's a neat little piece though. It's got some weight to it though, but yeah, pretty cool. Well, we're on the wheat board with a 1945. Same year as last time. I've been getting lots of modern pennies and stuff, and this one sounded no different. But as soon as it came out, just from the patina I could tell it was an older wheat. We got ourselves a 1929. Oh, very cool. Pretty nice shape too. Here we go. Beauty. Alright, we got our second wheat of the night. This one's a bit newer though. We got a 1957. I think that's the second last year. Well, we got the third wheat of the night. 1951 this time. There's got to be some silver around here somewhere. Well, this was in there beside it, and we finally got ourselves a KG6. 1950. Yeah, if that stuff's around, there's got to be silver.